Hi guys, just a quick video. First of all, just want to say thank you to all my new subs that have joined, and really do appreciate the support. I just want to talk about, despite everything that's going on in the world, and obviously the world has got problems, humanity has got problems, and there's a lot of talk about World War III, you know. I think we're already in World War III, and it is a war against the mind. That's what I think. World War III started against the mind probably in 2001, and it's just rollerball since then, and it's just kind of got worse with the fear factor that's always around, and also the number of psyopses that we've had to endure as humans, and spiritually that can affect you. But the trick is to not let it affect you. So we're in a sort of spiritual battle at the moment, spiritual and psychological battle. And it's up to you to have some discernment, and it's up to you to use your inner instinct when you hear a story or when you see certain facts that have been put out to us in the mainstream media. It is up to you to use your discernment and to find your intuition again, and to understand that when your heart is telling you that something doesn't feel right, it's probably the right way of looking at it, because your heart doesn't let you down. If you know to trust your inner instincts, if you know that when your mind and your heart is telling you something, go with it. If you hear a story in the mainstream media and you think, hang on a minute, that piece doesn't make sense, because didn't they just say A and now they're saying it's B? It's your duty to go and check those facts that they're giving you. It's your duty to go and validate that story for yourself. And what you do to do that, you can't stick with mainstream media. You can't rely on mainstream media to give you plain facts, because you've got Reuters and you've got Associated Press, and those two organisations are the ones that give out the news to the rest of the world. So it's just coming from two main sources what the news is going to be like. And I've noticed more and more on websites like Daily Mail online, and you've got the BBC online, which I do check. It is good to see what they're trying to tell you to believe in or how they're twisting the story. So it is good to check, because some people say to me, why do you go to mainstream media if you say this about mainstream media? Because you do have to check what they're trying to tell you is the line of thought at the moment. But then it's up to you to go and check that out and, investigate a little bit more. Don't just take stories as they are, have some discernment and some inner intuition. That's going to help you realise that half the stories you read about in the mainstream media and you see on the TV are actually very much manipulated. And that's why we're in this spiritual and psychological battle at the moment. And obviously recent events have heightened that, because you've got the Sandy Hook incident and you've got the Boston bombing incident, and a lot of it is to leave you as a human in fear. And just here in England as well, we've had a shooting and we've had a couple of stabbings as well, which is really unfortunate, and it really does upset me. But it's not happening every single day, every minute of the day. So it's all fear-based tactics that they use. So, like I said, just have some inner intuition. Let your inner spirit guide you so that you can understand for yourself what is feeling true, and what inside to you if you have a little question about something. Like I said, if the mainstream media says A but earlier they said B, then it's up to you to go and have a look at that, and look to other news sources as well. Don't just rely on the mainstream media that's just supplied by two companies, Reuters and Associated Press. I find that ridiculous, because there's so much news going on around the world, yet it's only supplied by two companies. That's what I was going to do. rushed to, I always do this, I never finish one line of thought. I was going to say, I've noticed a lot more on the Mail Online and the BBC and other websites I do, mainstream media websites I do visit. Before, when I'd saw a picture on one of those websites, you'd always see the name of the photographer. I've noticed more and more and more and more and more in stories, even all the photos are being linked by Associated Press and Reuters now, because you'll now see, instead of the photographer's name, it says either Reuters or Associated Press. And I find that strange as well, because they're just always there to take the right shot. They're always there to give us the image to go with the story. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't forget you've got an inner intuition that 99.9% of the time is correct. And as soon as you've got this intuition in your head, sometimes as a human being we could start to talk ourselves around it or say, oh no, that's wrong. But usually if something comes to you and it's from your spirit, it's from your inner intuition, then go with that. I've learnt that as if you do that, it usually does work. If you hesitate and pull back on yourself, then you've messed it up. I hope I'm making myself understandable, and I hope this helps some people as well. But what you have to remember throughout all of this, whatever's happening, you have to remain on a positive note. You have to remain on a positive level. And I don't know how you do that personally, but find your own way where you can escape from all this and have some fun, have a laugh, see some friends, go out, which is what I've been doing. See your family. I had a really nice time last week with my family. It was lovely. I saw my sisters and my little niece. So spend time and take yourself away from the situation every now and again, and just have a break and rely on yourself a lot more and trust yourself a lot more than we've been told we should, okay? Your inner intuition is usually 100% right, and that's what I've found, and that's what I've been going with all this time, and it's worked. So hope you guys are all fantastic despite all the crap that we have to put up with in the world and we have to witness and see, whether it be fake or not. And just want to wish you all well, and I hope you're all happy. I hope you managed to, in the UK, I hope you managed to enjoy some sunshine on Saturday. It was absolutely glorious here. We had our music blaring and we was all sitting in the garden. It was absolutely brilliant, lovely. And there were a few chemtrails, but I just ignored them and just had a really nice day. So I want to send all of my new subs and my old subs, all of you, big kiss and lots of love, and thanks for always being there, and thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.